Hi, Charlotte. How are you?
Hi, I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm very good. It's late in the evening here tonight, but it's a Monday, so there's no wine like there was last time. It's just I've
Coffee
got
time.
water, and
Yeah.
you've got a cup of coffee, and I've got a water. So
Nice.
I've got a few questions for you today. Some new things to think about, and some things I'd like to find out about the small made mighty business. So the first question I have for you is, obviously it's COVID. This is a difficult time for everyone, but especially for small businesses, due to the lack of access to clients. How would you respond to the current situation?
Well, one of the real positives that's come out of the pandemic is a renewed focus on the importance of local small businesses. And there's a real call for supporting local business and how we can all pull together and help each other. And that's manifested in some really tangible ways. I was in one of my clients' shops at the weekend and heard a customer actively say that they preferred to support local business rather than supermarkets, apropos of nothing. So targeting your local community is an immediate powerhouse of engagement and support. And I've also seen communities pulling together to promote the town centre's small businesses for lockdown and for Christmas already, more so than they've ever done before. It's obviously necessary right now, but it's heartwarming to see things moving in the right direction for small business owners.
That's fantastic. So it's great news for small businesses, but as you say, they need support. The big thing is there's lots of opportunities here. So what are some ways to stay flexible, and how can you take advantage of these opportunities?
So the trick is to always have the most up-to-date picture of what it is your customer wants and needs. At the moment, they need to be able to buy online, they want reassurance, and they want some semblance of normality. Don't we all? And if your business can provide these things in as seamless a way as possible, then you're onto a winning path. Then, of course, you need to tell your customers that you have these new facilities available, whether it's click and collect or a new online store or different opening times. They need to know.
So how can we measure the effectiveness of marketing?
Okay, so some impacts we can see very quickly by way of sales or clicks or likes. Other things take time, and it is hugely important to be aware of the short-term and the longer-term goals of your marketing. Things like search engine optimization can take months to return results, or growing a database, or simply increased awareness of your brand. The most important step is to define your marketing objectives, be it sales or audience growth or downloads, and your timescales. And then you define how you'll measure your objectives, and you've got a success metric. So efficacy in volume or growth or percentage. By the way, do you like my bees? Look.
Oh yeah, look at those. You know what I saw today, and I was going to send it, but I couldn't work out how to send it. Was this lady in Texas who rescues bees? What about social media? Does it really pay off?
100%. So the trick with social media is to know where your target audience is, what media they use, what they consume. Then you focus on that and you do it well. So don't try to be on everything and spread yourself too thin. Social media channels take incredible amounts of time and effort to do well. And with small business owners already having to spin so many plates, it's really easy to bite off more than you can chew. So my advice would be to do your research, to pick your social media platform carefully, and put the elbow grease in to get it working for you. You'll learn so much about your customer base. It really will be worthwhile.
Well, you've definitely sold me. I'm in. I'm 100% in. What makes for great content?
That's a very good question. It's hugely specific to your business, the demographic you're targeting, the outcome that you're after, and the channel that you're using. Having said that, there are a few similarities in the most successful content I've been working with recently. One is that you have to demonstrate your personality. So as a small business, you are integral to your brand. It's likely that you're the face, you're the voice, you're the ears, you do it all. And people want to know you and they want to get to know you. So you need to put your personality into that content. Secondly, you have to be interesting. No one's going to consume boring content from a brand unless they have to. And quite frankly, why should they have to? We're bombarded with content every hour of every day. So it's really important that you pick the interest of your audience. The big question with that is how you do it. And thirdly, your content has got to be aspirational. So whether it's the story you're telling, the image you're using, the language you choose, you're painting this picture of an ideal, whether it's a product or a lifestyle, you're making it better than the norm. And this provides the reason for your clients to answer your call to action.
What marketing trends are you most excited about?
Engagement. So specifically on social media, Facebook algorithms have made it harder and harder to grow your Facebook following organically for a good few years now. It used to be fairly easy for your content to reach large volumes of people. But now with so much content being produced and the need for Facebook to remain relevant to users, you have to demonstrate that your content is worthy. To do this, you need to post regularly, you need to post engaging content, and you need to interact with your audience. And what's really interesting to me about this is that although we're using a digital medium, we're actually going back to being more and more human. We're having these conversations, we want interaction, we need to be talking to each other, not just shouting at our audience.
So, why should I choose Small Made Mighty?
I am very lucky with my current clients. They're all really, really lovely people with some absolutely cracking small businesses. They're all completely different, which I love, and they handle their businesses in completely different ways. But with every single one, we have superb communication. So we speak regularly. They understand what I need to know about their businesses in order to work effectively, which in turn produces some great results. So it's a really happy little camp right now. We're positive, we're hardworking, we're supportive, and I have a genuine desire to help them succeed in their businesses. So if that sounds like something that you'd like for your business, then come and join in.